I did want to ask a supernatural relevant question, since it's a supernatural convention. I think it's not... Kim Manners, I think, directed one of the episodes.
He did. He directed the second one, the Mystery Spot.
Yeah. So I want to find out what it was like to work with Kim.
Yep, that is, obviously it was a tragic loss for TV and for the show and for anybody who met the guy. Kim Manners was a legend. He's left his indelible mark on series that were, when I was in Knee Pants, he was doing Charlie's Angels. I mean, he's been around for a long time doing really cool stuff. And when I found out he was directing the second episode, I was really excited because, usually they bring in great directors for the show, but it's usually either not somebody who necessarily know their work or pop from show to show, whereas he's, from the X-Files to Supernatural, had such a big influence, and gosh, how much revenue has he brought to Vancouver? I mean, 21 Jump Street, the guy's built that town from the ground up. So it was really cool, and he was really an interesting director because it was, for him, very effortless. The Tall Tales episode, which was not directed by him, was, we ran over, the director was great, but we ran over, and it was technically challenging, and there was a lot of stopping and thinking and rethinking scenes. With Kim at the helm, he just knew in his head what he wanted, and it was very simple. Something as simple as like that opening shot when it's after we come back from, I've morphed and the gray-haired guy's morphed into me, and I'm like, actually, you didn't kill me. And you come back from the act, and there's a camera move, it's a crane move just around from the boys to me, and it's simple, but those things, it looks simple, but those things take a long time to set up and to manipulate and to make happen. And he had that in his brain. He only wanted one line done in there. So we did it. They set it up. We did it. We shot it once. Boom, we're done. He wasn't a guy who wasted time on maybe this will work, maybe this will work. He's a man of very clear vision who knew what he wanted. And when he got what he wanted, he was very happy. We talked a lot about that scene where I'm approaching Sam and saying, listen, you turd, grow up hair. And he had some really interesting thematic ideas about what that scene should be. And again, I call that out because these TV shows move at a really quick pace. You're shooting a lot of material in very few days, and typically you're kind of on your own. You're flying on your own to make your own decisions, and you shoot that, and that's the character, that's the scene. The fact that Kim had thought about it enough to have notes that actually changed the dynamic of the scene, and I think improved it dramatically, was really impressive to me, because he's got a lot of things on his plate, shooting basically half a feature film in 7 days, and it was impressive to work with him. I was thrilled to have the opportunity, and his loss was a tragic loss for everybody who's ever enjoyed TV.